Hi guys, this is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. So today I'm going to give you a really fun little basics of stamping video. A friend of mine, Ina, had said that she would like to show some of her friends and family how to do card making, but the basics. So since we've been friends for a while, I thought I would show just kind of some of the basics and one of the things I think that people should have in their stamping. For example, this great suite called This Little Piggy. This Little Piggy is a suite that has the cutest little pigs in it all over the world. I love it. I'm a farm girl. I have a small farm with Nigerian dwarf goats. So I've been tempted to get a pig, but let me tell you, they're a ton of work. So instead, I get to play with the stamps and enjoy this little piggy. And this is a great, you can make it sweet. So this here shows you all the products you need to make a card similar to this. Now this card is cute and sweet and all, but I thought I'd show you how to take it up a notch. So I want to show you, this is a Clearmount Stamp Set. What that means is that it is a red rubber, just like so. You'll see here. But it's got a cling back and enabling it to cling to our clear blocks. Stampin' Up's clear blocks have these great little grippies on it, and this is the size D, exactly as recommended by this You Can Make It Sweet. So let's go ahead and create. One of my favorite things to do is a great way to start crafting. One of the things I think every stamper should have is a collection of blank note cards. Stampin' Up's blank Whisper White note cards, they come in a variety of colors, there's Whisper White and Vanilla for sure, are 20 pack. So you can create 20 cards and matching envelopes that are able to be mailed in the United States Postal Mail Service. So we're gonna start with our lovely, it's scored and cut right for you. And it's ready to go. You can see the great score line right there and the envelope. And I'll show you why we should have the envelope out. I actually have this great little rubber bin where I keep all my note cards in it because I make so many of them. I think they're fabulous. And I'm going to show you, I mean, this is September, so we're right upon the holidays. I'll show you how to take your sweet little piggy up a notch. So here we're going to take the note cards. It's 3.5 by 5.5 when it's folded and boned. We're going to impress on the line with the bone folder. A bone folder Stampin' Up sells is absolutely wonderful. I have used mine for years and years, and I teach hundreds of classes a year. So the fact that these bones have been through a beating, let me tell you, they are worth owning. Now, I like to have layer upon layer. I'm going to show you how to take this sweet little piggy up a notch. If you're going to purchase the Whisper White note cards, I encourage you to get the Whisper White cardstock. That's item number 100-730. It's a thinner layering Whisper White cardstock. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a little layer in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oh, this is our Stampin Trimmer. Did I tell you how much I love our Stampin Trimmer? It has a score blade, just like so. Let me see if I can turn it this way. It might be a little bit better to see. A score blade and a cutting blade. It has a great little cutting mat right here that you can replace as need be. It locks because I travel, and I always take this with me when I go to classes. And then it has great storage for my backups of blades and scoring blades. I can put my bone folder so I don't lose my bits and pieces. So what we're going to do is unlock that. We're going to take the Whisper White cardstock and we're going to cut it. So we're going to take and cut this. Let's see here. It's 3.5. I'm just going to kind of cut it so it's an even cut. So it's 4 1/4. So I'm not wasting any of my Whisper White cardstock. 4 1/4 is half of 8.5 by 11 inches. And then we're going to go half of what 2.5 would be, which is 2 3/4. Now, you don't have to know these measurements. I do because, did I mention I make hundreds of cards each month? I do. I love it. So we have a really cute little layer here, and I'm going to explain to you why. Don't put your paper trimmer too far away. I'm going to show you a great little idea to do with this little piggy. And actually, you know what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 of them. And the reason being is as I'm creating this with you, I hope that you enjoy it, but we're going to make sure that we have 2 different options for creating with these note cards. And it is the holiday season is right upon us. And even if you aren't super holiday-ish, you can have fun with this great little piggy. I'll show you why. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the note card to the side, and we have two pieces of Whisper White cardstock that are 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. That is an equal measurement. There's no waste on the Whisper White. And I'll show you why there's so much negative space. And we're gonna fix that in just a moment. Now, with the little piggy stamp set, I did take and put them on the Clearmount. I also keep the red rubber around it so I can always find what's missing, because I lose things, let me tell you. I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 piggy cards here, and I'm gonna show you why in just a second here. I have a new wood table. Oh, this is our clear blocks. They're nice and clean. I try to clean them periodically. Again, hundreds of cards each month. You just put it on, and the vinyl cling that is on the piggy will grab that pig so that we're ready to go. I'm going to do 2 cards here. Let me see. See if I had another block right in front of me, but I don't. That's okay, because we're cool and we're on the fly. I'm gonna use our Memento ink pad today. This is a tuxedo black. It's a sharp, true black. And we're going to ink up the piggy. I have a new table, and I have this little glass plate I'm using on it. This is a 100-year-old barnwood that has, isn't he cute? Oh, goodness. He has been made for me. It's a 10-foot table made by friends of mine. Now, I have these chamois by Stampin' Up. I'm going to actually take my piggy, put him on the damp chamois, and rinse the ink off. You can see that little ink is left behind. And then he's nice and clear, so I can put him away right away. The chamois should be dried out in between. I think I've given a tutorial on that one, but if not, I'll do another video for that. We're gonna take a second piggy, and I'm gonna show you why. I kind of did something fun today. Hopefully you're excited. We're gonna take the Memento ink on this one as well. Memento ink is ideal when using our alcohol markers like the Stampin Blends. And I'll show you guys that in just a moment. Boop, hugs and kisses, seriously. He's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna stamp them off on the chamois. We're putting things away as we go, because you deserve a clean work surface and I lose things. And this has already been inked a million times. We just returned from our Getting Crafty retreat in Big Bear Lake. And so it's going to be stained, but it does work over and over thousands of times. It's really an amazing product. So I put my stamps directly back in so I know right where they are. Ooh, I think I'm going to use this little cloud. Hold on. Because we are in California. Well, at least I am. I don't know about you guys. But I'm going to take the cute little piggy and the Memento. And I'm going to stamp a couple clouds in the background. Ooh, I got a little ink there. I'm just going to use a microfiber to clean that up. I use Norwex microfiber. I just have a tendency to love their products. And because we have so many people that create in my classes, I use it and it helps to sanitize the blocks. That's not necessary for most people. It's just the amount of sheer volume of classes that I do that I love. I do them online and in person. You can see more about me on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. You can find me on facebook.com/gettingcrafty.net. And we have in-person and online classes available. Okay, so we're going to take this cute little Hugs and Kisses and we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to take the Stampin Blends, and I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green just as suggested by the Stampin' Up catalog. So it is 2 colors. There's light and dark, and they work together. So what we're going to do is on this one, I'm going to take this pen side and put my lid there. Again, don't lose your lid. I do it quite often. I'm going to kind of take the green out here and right underneath of our little piggy's toes. Because in California, no matter the season, almost always you have green or yellow grass. Because we're in a drought, it's often yellow, I'm just saying. And then we're going to add a natural shadow with the second color. This creates this really soft two-tone look with perfect coordination and you don't have to have a lot of skill to create that, which is super cool. Our Getting Crafty retreat, the women in their goodie bags received a pair of blends that they got to create with at our event. It's lots of fun. Now we're going to take the petal pink. This is the dark petal pink, and I'm going to highlight areas that I want to make a little bit darker. So maybe his underside here, because he's going to be nice and chubby, just like so. Inside of his legs, and more on this one because he's going to be in the shadow, right? Of course, Jamie, you're always correct. Why, thank you for commenting. I'm joking, you guys. I am far from always correct. Yeah. And you want to follow the line of the stamp. Remember, he's a round little dude. You want to accent his roundness with the coloring. Then we're going to take the lighter of the two, and I'm going to take the paintbrush side. It has two tips. I have a marker and a paintbrush. And we're going to blend him in. And the more you blend with the Stampin Blends, the better. It blends the two together, yet creates that great tone. One of the things I recommend, if you get a pair of Stampin Blends, you can order them individually for refills, or you can order a pair, which I think if you're going to get one color, you definitely should always get the second color, because your coloring options are just so much better that way. But anyway, I digress. What I would recommend is grabbing our color lifter with the blends. It's white. It's a color lifter. It picks up color that might have been on the card. I saw I put a little fingerprint here with Memento. I don't think it would work with the Memento. It does not. But you can also create a lighter patch. So I'm going to do a little bit here. It just lifts the color a little bit, which gives you that third tone. Right there. Okay, so we're going to color the second one. These are very simple cards. Very simple. But we're going to take them up a notch for the holidays. So that's kind of fun. And I'm doing two cards with you right now because, hello, two is almost always better than one. Especially when it comes to two cute little piggies stamped like this. I'm just saying. Okay, so we're going to color with the dark again right here. Honey, go away. My daughter's trying to get to the candy that I have from our Getting Crafty retreat. And I'm a mom, if you guys didn't know it. I have 4 children at home and 2 stepdaughters. So my kids, I homeschool the youngest 4. And look here, the more you blend, the more the two colors blend together. So you can see here where the dots might be. Let me see if I can zoom in for you here. Just like so. You can see possibly, let me zoom in a little bit more. There you go. Hello, Piggy. You can see where it's a little bit stodgier there, and here it blended out a little bit better. Because they're alcohol-based markers, they are designed for blending. So we're just going to kind of blend it out here. This little piggy. Oh my goodness, I just love this pig. I can't tell you. So I'm coloring him sideways. I'm going to turn him back for you because I think sometimes coloring, I have to do it where he's supposed to be. I know it sounds silly. So again, we're going to be using the darker of the petal pink, and I'm going to use the paintbrush side on this part here. I don't know if it matters which side you do. I find the paintbrush side has a finer tip, and so I use that a lot. But you just have to be careful not to blow your tip. That's true with really any marker you use. Another option for coloring that I highly recommend is an Aqua Painter, because then you can color with any of our ink pads. I'm coloring his nose a little bit, snout a little bit darker, and his lips inside there. And then under here, he's going to have a nice little rotund belly. I'll tell you a very funny story. Because we have a working farm, I have goats to which I milk. They're currently in the kidding season right now, so I'm not having them pregnant. I mean, they're pregnant, so I'm not milking them. I give them a break while they're pregnant. But we went to get our barn animal, part of the barn animal barn cat program out here for feral cats. And this isn't very pretty, just like this. I want you to note that. So we went to the county's animal control, and they heard we had a farm, and they started talking to my kids, and the girls started taking my children to go look at something. And I was like, whoa, 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 I don't know you. Do not take my children somewhere else. And she said, I just have to show them something. And I said, you have to show me. You don't get to show my kids anything. So she went to show us, and she showed us a pig. Apparently this couple had the pig as a pet, and they got a divorce, and they fought over the pig pretty viciously. And the judge actually had to take the pig away and put the pig at the county animal control. And it's a no-kill shelter in our area. So you can see his little booty here. Isn't he the cutest? Okay, did I get the booty tail on this one? I didn't. You have to get the tail, you guys. Don't forget the tail. And so I explained to her that because we're a working farm, that this little piggy might come home to be bacon. And she didn't like that idea and took us away. So I'm just going to say, if you're going to offer to show my kids pigs and try to encourage us to take them home, don't do it. I have a working farm. I would not be killing the pigs. I'm going to be clear. I just think it's fun to mess with people who tried to convince me to buy stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you something really fun right now. This is how we're going to take it up a notch for the holidays. So being that Stampin' Up! Has a great collection of holiday papers, we have these little ghouls, and this is called the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper. And I fussy cut with our paper snips. I love our paper snips. They have a cover, but they're super sharp on the end. Oh, look at the ink on my fingers. Don't even judge. And they will cut like with precision. And I have very tired hands, so they don't exhaust my hands, which is a blessing. I'm going to use this piece here, but this Toil and Trouble, I fussy cut out one of these really cute hats. It's a great collection of designer series paper with double-sided, and it's available through the holidays. So make sure if you have your own demonstrator, shop with them, but if you need something to shop with, let me know. I'm here to help. I also took this really cute Christmas designer series paper called Santa's Workshop, and it's actually flocked in white velvet. Shut the front door. And so I fussy cut one of the elves out, and from the elf I fussy cut his little hat. Isn't that cute? And so what we're going to do with this one is, because I love me some candy canes, it is one of my favorite holiday treats. I put candy canes in everything. I have to warn you, it's true. I put candy canes in my cocoa and my coffee. It's a habit that my trainer needs me to break, apparently. Whatever. Okay, so the card's 3.5. I'm gonna go to 3 1/4 on this one. And it's the white pieces are flocked in velvet. It is so freaking fabulous. I can't even tell you. And because it goes to 5.5, I'm gonna take this to 5 1/4 on that one. I'm going to do the same with this really cute striped, I don't do Halloween too much, but I love the Halloween collection on this paper, I have to tell you. So this width is at 5. Oh, we might be a little stuck here. Let me see. Does the piggy cover that? Yeah, he'll be fine. So what we're going to do is, we took this to 3 1/4. How about that? We'll see where we're at on that one. Okay. So what I'm going to show you is super duper cute. We're going to have 2 note card collections. Let me grab that note card back. Of course, I put it to the side because you guys will learn. I do this all the time. I'm putting things to the side and I'm like, oh no, I lost it. It's rather silly to lose paper, but I have a 10-foot table now. My husband refers to it as the Last Supper table. It's massive, and I love it. Beyond words, I love it, you guys. Okay. If you want to create with us, don't forget we have the Getting Crafty Cruise coming up as well. That's March 7th through the 10th, and it leaves from Long Beach, California, and it goes to Ensenada, Mexico. So we have this really cute card. One card's going to go just like so with the paper. Ooh, I want to trim that down. So I want to trim this to, oh, so it's 5. Maybe I cut the paper wrong. Maybe I have the wrong measurements, you guys. We'll see in just a sec. So how much paper do I want to trim off? I'm doing this from my eyeball, and I'm doing this with you guys live. I didn't even prepare. I did it while my kids were at Bible study. And so, but I was working on another project and I lost track of time. Because, hello, when my kids are gone, Mama will play. Hey, hey. Okay, so here we have a really cute little frame. I'm going to do this very basic. Some of our adhesives, like the snail, are dreamy to work with. Snail stands for Simple, Neat, Affordable, Inline Adhesive. Did you know that? Can you say that fast? Because I cannot. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. Like that. Yep. Okay, so the stripes are going to go just like this. I have this vision in my head. Hopefully you have patience for my vision. If not, oh well, change the channel. Don't change the channel. Watch me, watch me, watch me. Oh, I should probably double check that I have the measurements wrong on this one as well. I'm going to trim off a 1/2 inch. This paper cutter is super light, so it makes it easy to do just that. I'm going to go out 1/2 inch, just like so. And we're going to put the cute little candy cane stripes that are flocked velvet on top of this card here. And then what we're going to do, and I had it here today, I am telling you, I could lose my top in 2.2 seconds if it weren't attached to me. Like my head, you know, like I could do that. Hold on one sec. Okay, so one of my other favorite adhesives is our Stampin Dimensionals. This sheet has over 100 little dimensionals on it, and we're going to use that on this project. It is covering on both sides, so you can pick up the piece and place it like so, and then remove the cover. And I'm going to do 5 on this project here, and because when I do all 4 corners, but I also have a tendency to do the middle. Now you can see the one thing with alcohol markers is they can color through, which is kind of fun abstract art if you're into that, which I kind of am sometimes. And we're going to turn this little Hugs and Kisses cute, simple card right over, because who doesn't love a cute little pig? But wait, this pig's going to get cuter. Shut the front door, Jamie. And I'm going to sound like a QVC salesman right now. And tell me how, Miss Jamie? Well, we're going to make these little Hugs and Kisses into different seasonal piggies. What you say? Oh, yes, I did. And I am a homeschool mom. Look at the abstract background on that, you guys. Don't you love that? Isn't that kind of fun? I think it is. I'm a homeschool mom of my youngest 4. So I like to think that when I am questioning myself, I'm in a parent-teacher conference. Shh, Jamie. And I haven't had anything to drink today. Well, any alcohol. I drink water religiously. Okay, so I'm going to use another dimensional, and because I fussy cut this cute little hat out, I didn't do it for you guys on the video, I'm going to put 2 little dimensionals on the hat. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cockeye his hat right over, shut the front door, look at our witchy piggy. I don't even do witches, I'm going to be honest, I don't, but I love it. And then what we're going to do is take this cute little elf hat, and I'm going to put 1 of the dimensionals on the back of the elf hat. I did cut it right off of an elf. Poor guy, he lost his hat. And then we're going to put this cute little elf hat just like so. So if you didn't know it, the Hugs and Kisses sweet little stamp set can go for any season. One of the other things I highly recommend adding on is one of my favorite tools. It's called a Clear Wink of Stella. Stampin' Up sells it, and it's a tube of clear liquid glitter with a brush on the end. When I store it, I always store it standing up with the words across the top so I can see. And you don't want to squeeze too hard because it'll like fill the caveat with it. And they last for quite a while, but I keep several on hand because, hello, it's liquid glitter, people. And we're going to give his snout a little sparkle. Let's give his snout a little sparkle. His twinkly eye. Maybe this is low. I want to make sure. Yeah, right there. And his little smile, because a sweet, serene little piggy is just that. He's so cute. Okay, maybe even on his ear. I don't know. I could go forever with this. So you didn't know, this is a very simple collection of handmade cards created with 1 stamp set that does not have any holidays to it. It is really a great stamp set in the aspect that's very encouraging, but it's here, Hugs and Kisses, this little piggy, say thanks, she so did, she believed she could, you make me happy. So I just want you to realize that you can take a cute little stamp set just like this and add a little bit of sparkle to it even. Can you see that? And add the really fun little velvet flocked card, and you get a cute little piggy that celebrates all of the seasons. I hope that you enjoy this. Check this full tutorial out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net, and don't forget to join us live and in person as we create and connect every Monday on my Facebook page with Facebook Lives. I hope that you enjoyed this, that you'll enjoy crafting with us in person. And Ina, I hope this is exactly what you're looking for, because I love you, girlfriend, and I hope you enjoy this. Talk to you guys later. Hello. I mean, seriously, look at the Santa pig. He's so cute. And I'm not even a witch person, but I'm gonna say that's pretty sticky wiggy. Isn't he cute? Okay. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I will talk to you soon.